Hey, how are you guys doing? So we're going to go over the 8th episode for the second season of Nijigaku. So of course, as normal, if you want to watch it through the official source, once again, it's Crunchyroll. You will likely need a premium subscription if you want to watch any of the episodes. And of course, after this video, I'll have a poll just as normal where we can rank the girls from our favorites to our least favorites, again, after the episode. 1 through 13, 1 being your favorite, 13 being your least favorite, and we will also have this for subunits, 1 through 4, 1 being your favorite subunit, and 4 being your least favorite subunit. So of course this episode, we just had Shiriko do her song, but she's not going to join yet because we're still in the final day for this school out festival, so we'll have to see what will happen. My guess was a group song, we'll see if that's right. And we'll see if there's any development with the rest of the girls, probably not because it's still the festival, but we'll see. So we'll start the episode and the girls are hyped up for the last day of the festival, which is happening at Nijigaku itself. And Lanzhu is going to be the opening act. Lanzhu comes in and she's basically saying, I'm going to be the best, I'm the star, and I'm going to be what everyone's going to be marveling at. And she's going to show everyone it means to be a true school idol. One of the girls noticed that there is a break or a blank spot at the end for the end of the schedule, and the girls are wondering like, what's up with that? Basically, Yu is currently working on this song. That's yet to be determined. Probably a group song. But we see that the school is really decorated. Loads of balloons and decoration. This is insane, honestly. It's almost overwhelming. But one of the big things that they're having is this boat that's going to go across the school and just float around. And once it reaches the end, there will be the start of Lanzhu's performance. So the girls are just enjoying their day, and then they are trying to figure out where Yu is. Yu is basically, she's struggling to write the song, and she's looking for the Tokimeki. So she's not feeling any thrill is what she's, saying, but basically the way I'm seeing it is like the Tokimeki is like running away from her. Kind of like Tokimeki Runners. I don't know. If that's actually how they got the name of that song, that's going to be a little annoying. It's just a bad joke, right? I don't know. So that's kind of what I'm getting from here. She's trying to find a Tokimeki and is running away from her. Therefore, Tokimeki Runners is probably the song that's going to be performed. Meanwhile, the other girls are chilling. We have Rina eating a burger, and of course Mia is eating a burger because that's about all she's done in the anime so far. But we see that Lanzhu's ready to start performance. As we know, the boat is going to be moving across and it's about to reach the end. However, it gets stuck, I guess. So everyone panics and loses their mind, but I'm just like, okay, it's just a bow, I don't care. So she go ahead and walks to the stage. So this is where she's going to perform a very small segment of her song. This is Queendom, her first song that she ever had, and it was introduced in All Stars. So if you haven't listened to it, this is just going to be a little snippet of it. You're not going to need a whole lot, but I'll show a portion of it if you're curious.
The golden time 始まる予感未知なる世界が常識なんてばい
So if you wanted to see more of that, the anime has a little bit of the first verse, but that's about it. And in fact, you don't really even see her dancing in anime. They actually just focus on the other Nijigaku girls. But the full song's been out for quite some time, and there is the All-Star MV you can look up online if you're very curious. It looks very nice, and it's a good song. But the girls are like, wow, she's so good and stuff, and Queendom's a great song. A little disappointed we didn't get to see more, but, sometimes that's just how it is. But, after that performance, you kind of gets a little down, but Mia's the one who comes over and tries to encourage her, which I find a little odd and out of character, but okay. But Yu goes and says, I found that this performance was, really great. And, all the performance, not just Lanzhu specifically, but how these songs make her feel like she wants to be closer and be a part of that. The one thing I found a little odd is that Mia gives this advice that's saying, if you want to make songs that people want to hear, that's fine. Implying you don't have to do that. But one of the defining characteristics of Mia in All Stars was she literally only wrote songs that people wanted to hear and not what she wanted to write. And that was ingrained in her personality. And the fact that she literally says that from the start is very opposite. And that was kind of the character development that she got in All Stars. So I found that kind of really backwards and odd. They're like really, like she's like a different character at this point. But she says, you know, it's fine. You should write songs that you want to write, and you can write songs for these girls. So Yu goes on talking about how she's just getting these thrills and that she wants to be closer to them. So my assumption, what she means by that, is she wants to perform with them, not necessarily sing. You know, she does the piano. So that's my guess. So we'll see that in Tokimeki Runners. I'm assuming that's going to happen. And she is definitely suddenly inspired by these words and ready to write a song, which she actually gets Mia to help her. I didn't really expect Mia to be so willing to help with Yu, even though she literally calls her baby chum, but I guess that means nothing now. So, okay. Anyways, we jump to when they had the song ready, and they're going to perform, and we see Yu in the back. And that she is going to be ready to perform with these girls and do the piano. So, what song is it going to be? It's going to be Tokimeki Runners, obviously. So, we will start off with the piano segment that she will be playing, and then we'll get Tokimeki Runners. So, without further ado, Tokimeki Runners.
生まれたのはときめき惹かれたのは輝きあの日からワクワク叶えるストーリーどうなるかは僕ら次第出会いってそれ
So I gotta say it was really great to see Tokimeki Runners, especially this scene. I liked it because, you know, Niji means rainbow, and literally there's rainbow, all the colors of the girls. And, you know, I really like Tokimeki Runners, so I don't have to really explain how I feel about it. It's their first group song, and it's nice that they're kind of keeping tradition of the first group song is going to be in the anime. It's a little confused why they put Love You My Friends outfits here, but sure, I guess why not. But I was glad to see all the girls wearing their actual Tokimeki Runner outfits. That's what we saw in the first season. But honestly, you know, it looks good. I joined Tokimeki Runners, and I'm just happy to see it's here. And I was always asking that question, is it going to show up? And the answer, yes, it did show up. So it probably would be another group song if they want to add a new group song. But the anime kind of ends with showing the lyrics and Tokimeki Runners, in case you didn't know the name of the song. At the very end, we have Lanzhu, and she comes to the girls and she congratulates them and says, "You proved me wrong." Because remember, they had a bet where they're saying, "Lanzhu, I'm going to be better than you," and Lanzhu's like, "No, I'm going to be better than you." Basically, she concedes and says, "Yep, you guys beat me, and it was worthwhile coming here, and now I'm going to leave." At least what that seems from what she means by the bye-bye. I guess she's gonna go back to China, I guess, and she gives up and saying, "Oh, you guys are better than me." She kind of just conceded pretty quick and easy, and just saying, "Yeah, you're better than me, no fight to it. You guys win, I suck, blah, blah, blah." And I don't think that's fair. Like, she did a pretty good job, honestly. And I don't see why she thinks, "Oh, I'm worse." So she just kind of gave up, and I'm guessing we might have a similar conflict that All Stars had, where Lanzhu's like, "I'm going to go back to home, I'm not wanted here, I'm not better, therefore I'm going to leave." And the girls were like, "Whoa, no, stop, you got to stay." Kind of like what they did with Kotori, where they had to catch her at the airport. I think that's kind of what we're heading to, and then once they convince her to stay, and then we can have more songs about that. But the next episode looks like it's going to be on Mia. As you can tell, the title was spoken literally in English, so that also helps. And of course, we're seeing some of these scenes where it's focusing on Mia. Mia is running. I don't know what she's running from. Probably not the Tokimeki, but probably whatever conflict she has. I don't know if it's going to be like All Stars, where she's trying to run away from all of these expectations she has as a tailor, and that's what she's running away from. That's what she was kind of running away from in All Stars. But it looks like we will have a Rina Mia connection still. That's at least what I'm getting from these few scenes. I don't know if they can bond over burgers or something like that. But that's looks like what we're going to get, and I don't know if that's going to take 2 episodes for her. So Mia song, that's episode 9 or 10 potentially, and then we had to get Lanzhu, and then we had to get Rebirth. So we're, you know, quickly catching up towards the end of this anime. So we'll have to see. But let me know what you guys think about this episode, and what is your predictions for the next episode. What do you think is going to be happening with Mia? Who is going to be the one who is going to help her out? It's probably Rina. But, you know, what do you think her conflict is going to be? Because they're only sharing small parts of the All-Star story, so at this point it's not very helpful to figure out what's going to happen, but maybe it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you're interested, of course, there's the poll and link in the description where you can participate and rank these girls, so we can see how people feel about these girls, and of course I'll tell you the results in another video later. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you guys in another video soon.